Right guys, well here from ZaltekReviews.com, as you can probably tell from the thumbnail, watch of the year. It's the new Munro field watch from Clemence Watches, based in Scotland. Now, it's not watch of the year because it's from Scotland, it's watch of the year because the watch is the dog's danglies. Right guys, I've been working on this for the past couple of days because I didn't realise that this watch goes up for pre-order at the time of recording. It goes up tomorrow, which is Tuesday the 17th at bang on 12 o'clock noon UK time. So I thought, I've spent the last couple of days trying to do this video. I've spent ages on the landing page on my website for this because I wanted to give you as much information as possible, and not only that, to do the watch some justice, because when this watch arrived, it arrived last week, and I said to Tom, I says, my first impressions, I says, this has got to be in the top 3 of the watches that I've seen this year. Now, the more I wore it and, you know, just trying it on for the review, I decided that this, without question, is the best watch that I've seen this year. Hence the thumbnail. Now, I'll go into the main part of the review, go through all the specs, price, blah blah blah, where to buy, etc, etc. Now, as I say, they're on pre-order from tomorrow, Tuesday the 17th. The starting price is 449 Great British Pounds. That price is the watch on the FKM rubber strap. I believe, and I've not got it in front of me, I think it's £517 on the bracelet. Aye, that's just for 48 hours, 48 hours only. Then the price goes up after 48 hours to the proper retail price. I think it's £595 on the bracelet and 500 on the rubber strap. I'll put it up on the screen. If I've got the prices wrong about what they changed to, I'll put it up on the screen. That's what it is off the top of my head. I've only got the initial price here in front of me in my notes. Professional review as always. Right. Case measurements and stuff like that, right? Let's make a wee bit of room there for my pish down the left hand side. Right, my measurements as per usual, slightly different, if not better, than what's stated on the website. And when I was given the press release and everything else, I noticed a couple of changes, and see, before I go into that, get that out of the road. I might as well do this in order. Oh shit. I'll show you the packaging. In fact, hang on a sec. Just talk amongst yourselves while I do this. This is also, it's not the final version of that. I mean, that's just a wee envelope type thing, as you can imagine. Right, but it comes in this leather pouch. Now this is, I mean, this is beautiful as it is. But Tom said to me, I believe, well, he says I'm refining the packaging as well. It'll be like double stitching rather than the single here. I mean, this is beautiful, and it smells. Oh, it smells like gorgeous. I'm not going to zoom out or anything because it's basically, you've got that bit there, that's where the watch goes. You've got like your warranty, that bit there, so the watch goes over that so it doesn't scratch the case back and whatnot. You'll have your warranty details and all that in the top bit, but it's really nice and the leather is super soft. But I thought I would show you that before we go into the watch itself and the specs and whatnot. Right, as I was going to say, my measurements as per usual. Right, case diameter 37.7mm, wears like a 38 all day long. Total thickness, including the box sapphire crystal, is a very impressive 9.6mm. So it's a bit less than that, you know, if you don't include the crystal. But I mean, with a box crystal, 9.6mm, smashing. Lug to lug, 44.8mm, and the watch has a 20mm lug width. The total weight with the bracelet sized up for my 6 3/4 inch wrist is 126 grams. Nice and light. Now, as I say, this is a field watch, but to me personally, it's more like an everyday watch. I'd happily wear this every day. If this was the only watch I could wear for the rest of my days, I wouldn't complain. Right, the movement inside it is a nice and slim Miyota 9039, 4Hz movement, nice smooth sweep, 28,800 vibrations per hour. It's hackable, self-winding, with a 42-hour power reserve. It also has 24 joules if I'm not mistaken. The case, now this is where it gets tasty. The case, the quality is outstanding. Build quality, can't fault it. Finishing is on point, really is. It's friggin' amazing actually. Now, see, before I go into that, I have looked at other watches. Well, one watch in particular, that was a Photic Diver from Clemence. I think I reviewed the prototype in 2021. I reviewed the production version of that diver in 2022. I loved it. Brilliant watch. Although, to be honest, I mean, for all that I like that watch, this is better. And I actually think the build quality, know that the build quality on the Photic Diver was bad. Far from it. But I just think this is a step up. Especially, I mean, it's quite hard to show you on camera. See, when you get this watch and you get it in hand and you look at it with the naked eye, the tolerances are fantastic. It really is. And just the level of finishing, it's perfect. Absolutely perfect. The quality, the polishing and that, the wee polished accents and everything on the watch, it's just flawless. Absolutely flawless. Now, as you can see, the case, brushed sides, super fine brushing as well, drilled lugs. You've got an undercut on the bottom there that's polished. You have a polished chamfered edge right along the top there that runs along there. And as I say, the polishing, is that light on? Oh, yeah, the polishing's fantastic. Super sharp transition between the polishing and the brushing. Now, obviously the bezel, it's fixed. Right, but it's the detail, the finishing that's fantastic. As you can see, it's got the brushed upper. Then you have a chamfered edge that's polished. Then it steps down onto the case and you've got brushing. Then you have polishing again, then brushing, then polishing again. And it's supposed to be a field watch. This is like top quality field watch, or I would prefer to call it an everyday watch. Even though it is a field watch technically, I'd wear it every day, no question. Drilled lugs, I mentioned that. Right, the rubber strap. I don't have the rubber strap here. I was sent the watch on a bracelet, but I would always take the bracelet before any two-piece strap. But as I say, the price starts with the FKM rubber strap. The FKM rubber strap is available. I don't have pictures of the strap at all anywhere, but the colours available will be black, dark green or orange. Personally, as I said, I would take the bracelet because the bracelet is fantastic and it's worth every single penny that the optional bracelet costs. It's less than £100, or round about £100 extra. But as I say, if you pre-order it, you're going to get it for, what is it, £517 on the bracelet. I mean, £517, it's still an expensive watch, but to be honest with you, it's worth every penny. Really is. Talking of the bracelet, it's a 3-link, brushed and polished. Is there any? Aye, there is, because you've got that. I mean, look at the taper on that. It goes from 20 to 16. You have, it's mostly brushed, but you also have the chamfered edges on the sides of the link that's polished. That's a really good tie-in to the finishing on the watch head itself. I really like that. Really nice. And the links are fantastic, man. This excuse me, this bracelet is extremely comfortable because the quality of it. I mean, look how, I mean, it's brilliant. You can't get a comfier bracelet than this. Well, I've certainly not to get the seen one. Right, fully milled clasp. I'm not sure. That looks like milled to me. It's not pressed, I don't think. It could. No, I don't think so. But really nice clasp as well. And I've continued the theme. Brushed on top, polished chamfered edge, brushed on the sides. And as you can tell, there's no micro adjust holes because it's on the fly. Just push that button there, slide it, you get a good link's worth of adjustment there, so you're going to get a perfect fit. I got a perfect fit, no problem. Just looking at the watch, if you look at that there, you'll also see a 3/4 size link as well. So you're getting no half link, 3/4 link. So no matter what, if you don't get a perfect fit with this bracelet, then you must have wrists like a fucking orangutan or something. Because you've got super fine micro adjust and it's on the fly. You've got the 3/4 link and obviously screw links for taking the normal size links out. So perfect. Right, what's next? I've been through that, done the bezel. The crystal, as I mentioned earlier, it's box sapphire and it's a really nice piece of crystal. The clarity is spot on. There is a blue hue to the AR coating, but see, to be honest, I only noticed it when I'm not wearing it, but I've only noticed it just doing this video. Seeing it there, I could see it coming through on the viewfinder there. But the crystal has 8 layers of AR coating on the underside, and this watch is super legible. I mean, if you don't like white, I mean, this is a white full lume dial. If you're not into that, there's always, I'll go into the colours in a wee bit, right? But all colour versions are extremely legible. Definitely. I can't find any fault with this watch. I mean, I just can't. That doesn't mean to say I wouldn't change anything, but I'll go over that at the end of the video. Aye, 8 layers of AR coating. Right, the dial. Beautiful dial. You can see there. Right, I'll go through what we have. Obviously, applied Arabics and battens right round. Printed minute track, which is slightly domed as well. The dial, I mean, no, aye, you know what I mean. It's domed slightly, just to get a wee bit of pizzazz. You have, right, where am I? What's that? I can't even. Oh, aye, faceted palladium nickel plated or black PVD hands and surrounds. Now, obviously on this white one, it's black PVD to give it a better contrast. But with other colourways, like, I'll show you them later. It's palladium nickel plated. So there you go. Let's see if I can get zoomed in a bit. The lighting's not very good in here today. Focus. Aye, anyway, quality of the dial, perfect. You got the printed logo there just below the 12. You have that wee motif there just above the 6. And you also have the crosshair in the middle. Personally speaking, I think this watch would be better without the crosshair. But that's just my personal taste. I think it would give a cleaner aesthetic. But I mean, that's the only thing, that's the only niggle I'd have, really. Oh. Right, what's next? Done the dial. The lume. The lume is Swiss Super Luminova BGW9 grade A. And there's 10 layers of it. And I'll put up some B-roll with the lume. Does a great job, especially with the Arabics hands. And obviously this is a full lume dial as well. So it's no a torch, but see, like when you first charge it and all that, it's no like in your face, oh my fucking god, I'm blinded here. No, it's no like that. But the how long the lume lasts is impressive. And to be honest, that's what's more important. It's 5 o'clock in the morning, you still want to be able to see the time. And you can with this one. That's why I think you get a lot of watches and, you know, you charge up the lume and all that and you turn all the lights out and it's like a fucking beacon. This isn't. But I guarantee you, this one will outlast the one that looks like a blooming 20th Century Fox searchlight. Better. I'm very happy with the lume in this. Very happy. I'm impressed. Water resistance is 150 metres, 500 feet. Perfect for this style of watch. Perfect. I mean, this is perfect for any style watch, really. Because, I mean, how deep do you... I mean, none of these dive. I know maybe 0.05% of these go diving. Well, this is a fuel watch anyway, so get it up you. I prefer it anyway. 150 metres water resistance. Perfect for me all day long. Right, case back. Solid. Screw down. And there's also engraving on there. It's supposed to be like, what's that? engraved the mountain artwork, right? Basic specs around the edge. But there's also a space in the middle there if you want to have it personalised or whatever. I'm not sure if Clemence Watches allows that, but if you wanted to take it to a jeweller's or whatever and have it engraved, if you're gifting this watch to somebody, have it, you've got the space there for it to do that. Personally, I wouldn't bore my arse. But, you know, everybody's different. Aye, but it's really nice. That's super smooth and it's flat. Obviously, having the water resistance, that's no water resistance. The thickness that it's got, 9.6mm thick in total, including that sapphire crystal. Out fucking standing. Oh, I done that. The crown, it's oversized for the size of the watch, but it's oversized perfectly. They state on the website that it's 7.5mm. I measured it, and I measured it at bang on 7mm. But it's great. Loads of grip, easy to operate, and it's... when you go to use it, it just feels, you know, made properly. And, well, it is. It's perfect. You know, obviously it's signed as well, with the Clemence logo. Very, very nice. Pretty much, right, if I was to design an everyday or even a field watch, this is pretty much how I would have it. Like the detail, I could only hope that the build quality of my watch would be as good as this. But the design itself is pretty much how I would have it. The only thing I would change is remove the crosshair. That's it. That's the only thing I would change for my own personal taste. I would just give the dial a more clean look rather than the crosshair. But as I say, I'm really nitpicking. The extras that come with the watch, as I showed you, that leather pouch that I showed you at the beginning of the video. For every watch sold, there's also a tree planted, and Clemence Watches also guarantee twice the carbon footprint offset for every watch purchased. So, happy days. Oh, right, aye, the dial options and the colourways and whatnot. Right, first up, you have this one, right? The spin drift, they call it. It's full lume dial. Obviously, it's fully, during the day, it's perfectly white. There's no green tinge or anything stupid like that. It's perfectly white. And you also have the black surrounds and all the rest. It's perfectly legible. Love it. You also have the Highland Amber, which is yellow. I think that one will be quite popular, to be honest with you. And if you're looking for a more traditional field watch colour, it also comes in pitch black. We call it pitch black, obviously a black dial. Beautiful. There's also the Ridge line. Personally, I would just leave that. I don't like that multicoloured dial thing. I've seen it before on a Borealis watch. Did not like it. And to be honest, Tom's the owner, by the way. Tom, I wasn't bothered with that. Some people might like it. Personally speaking, I don't. Right, where to buy? Obviously, it's up for pre-order tomorrow, as I mentioned. It's not Kickstarter or anything stupid like that. It's pre-order direct from Clemence Watches website. And last but not least, the watch comes with a 2-year international warranty. Bang on perfect. Now, I don't have to give you a wrist shot because I've already done it. I pre-recorded it, so I'll stick that in to let you see. What's next? Oh, I'll give you a quick wrist check while I'm here. I think I wore this in the last video actually. The new San Martin SN0, oh, I can't remember the number, I'll put it up on the screen. But this is the new white desert dial. The desert texture, but it's in white, it's lovely. Right, anyway. Back to the Clemence and my final thoughts. Perfect. I mean, you can obviously guess that. The only thing I'd change, remove the crosshair. That's it. Absolutely. And it's, I wholeheartedly knew that I've had it here for about a week and I have been wearing it. Wholeheartedly watch of the year. I know it's only October, but I can't see nothing else coming in that's going to be better than this. Now, I'm just a guy on his own, and this is just my opinion. But this is why you're watching the video, to get my opinion. So, watch of the year for me. Right guys, that's it. I think I've rattled on long enough. Thanks very much for watching. Thanks again, Tom. Oh, by the way, you've got to fight in your hands to get this watch back. Because I believe exactly where I live, not nationwide or anything, but exactly where I live, the Royal Mail are on strike. So, get it up you. Right, thanks for watching guys. Please like, share, subscribe, the usual drivel. And I'll see you in the next video. Toodles!